I'm living in Albury now. I've just moved from Dubbo, so I moved about 4 weeks ago now. I was planning to do Metro this year, and I was planning to do it in Dubbo, so now I'm doing it down in Albury. I moved with my trainer down there, and so now I'm doing the Timothy Partnership and Metro, so it's a new strand called the Metro Study Program. I'll be doing study sort of half of the week, which will be the Timothy Partnership, and I'll be working for the church the other half of the week. In ministry, I suppose I'm really passionate about the women's ministry, developing that in churches, and seeing it growing out in the regional areas. For women in particular, I just want to see them grow personally in their relationship with God and their love for each other. So for me, I suppose, when I was growing up, I always had like a mentor person for me, like an older lady who I'd meet up with. We'd just sit down and read the Bible together, we'd pray. That was a real time of growth for me because it gave us the opportunity to discuss personal things, things that we're maybe struggling with or our joys, and to actually nut out how God wants us to really be living and how His Word should impact our lives. And I just really want to see other women doing that with other women. I always grew up in the country, so I've been around the place, but I probably grew up in Dubbo for most of my life, and now in Albury, which is still regional. I can see the need for that to happen in churches out there. It's not happening, the sort of women's ministry isn't happening greatly out there at the moment, for many reasons, some sort of financial reasons, but also there's just not enough resources or people wanting to get involved in that sort of thing in the country areas. There's so many women out there though who need to be reached for Christ, but who just need to be encouraged in their walk for Christ as well. So I just think it's such a huge mission field out there to be getting alongside women and encouraging them in their walk. I'm excited by the new Metro Study Strand, that I can keep doing it in the regional areas, such as Albury or Dubbo. It's definitely a draw card for me because that's where I'm passionate about going, possibly in the future. And it's where I feel I can be more effectively trained. I suppose my hope for this year is to see God grow me in my relationship with Him. I think that's the key thing for me, and I think that's the most important thing because that will reflect in your ministry.